and doing a local walk not far from where I live, here on the Welsh coast in North Wales. But this is Artro Wood, and yeah, it's well, an excellent woodland, basically on the doorstep. And you can see though the damage from winter storms we've had recently in the last few years. Okay, so code Aber Artro. It's a preserved woodland, part of a network of very special woods known as the Meriarth Oak Woods. Okay, so I'll go down here, a woodland path. Okay, this woodland is about roughly half a mile by half a mile, but it's very pleasant here. There's several pathways through it. It's well marked. See, there are pretty well mature trees. A lot of these trees may have been deliberately planted. There's a fine conifer there that's allowed to grow to maturity, not too far short of 100 feet high. It's a perfect day for taking photography. No, very little wind, if any. Well, no wind at all. There's a beech tree. It's that they're not really native to the local area. And I think a lot of them were, well, they came down in the great storms we've had in recent years. But it's 5th of July. It's the 5th of July, so a lot of the bird song now, the spring bird song, is finished. Yeah, there's a path junction. I won't go up there. That leads back to the roughly where I parked the car, I believe, or somewhere around there. Continue around this corner, leaving the designated woodland here. Crowsaw, welcome. Okay, and yeah, come through here. There's the entrance to the Code Aber Artro, and it's this is a right of way up here, but it is a driveway that leads up to a house. You can see what kind of a day it is. A peerless summer day. It's not actually ideal. It's not hot here, but it's nice and pleasant. And there's that house. It's a traditional stone built, local stone. I don't think there's anyone in there. It's probably, it might be a second home. Okay, there's the other side of that. Quite a large house. It's kind of like a L-shaped house. And of course someone has been here recently because the grass is freshly cut. There's that house again. It's, yeah, if you like peace and quiet, and it's got plenty of elbow room. And you can see the coast isn't far away. The Flint Peninsula in the background. Okay, it's not. There is a foot. Just there, just ahead. There's a footpath sign. But so it's not. And yeah, and of course, up there, that's going to be a feature of the remainder of this walk. The rounded hill of Llanbedr. Yeah, it's the local landmark hill. This looks like at one time was a farm track with the walls on either side. Okay, there's the Rhinnogs coming to sight here. Llanbedr and Llanbedr. And this is where you could do with a footpath sign right here. It's hard to pick out, but there's the right of way across here, but it's very easy to miss. And I did actually I did do this walk yesterday, and this is a repeat. And I went down there. I missed this, but so I had to retrace my steps. But this leads to a star. There's that well, a little gate and a gap in the wall, and a little stone bridge there. It's been there for centuries, and all this is starting to get overgrown with brambles, which of course you always get if a footpath isn't isn't very well used. They all tend to get overgrown in the summer. And of course we've had some quite a few days now of dry weather, so all this is dried out, which makes good walking. Otherwise it could be soggy underfoot. Yeah, there we go. Continuing, I say all this gets after heavy rain will get soggy, so someone in the past has put a boardwalk in here, and he may have been the owner of this house, or he asked the council to do it. Now this, there's no footpath signs here, but I believe I just walked straight in front of this house here, and as I say, I have done this walk before, and it is on a video I've done before. So there's someone there, and I think this is now a holiday home. Oops, yeah, there we go. So there's someone here. Okay, yeah, I disturbed that occupant of the house, giving the dog a little bit of exercise. The driveway leading to that house, and it also serves these other two houses here. So yeah, very pleasant. The entrance driveway to those three cottages, and I'm on a tarmac lane now, and I'll be on this very, very quiet tarmac lane for the rest of the walk. It's come 100 yards up this tarmac lane, and I'll just do a little bit of well, stick my nose through these gates to see if I can spot a large house. Class car, I can't quite make it out. Yeah, car medic or something. Yeah, I can't quite see it. Built in 1905, and it's electronic gates. Yeah, yeah, that looks like a nice house on its own grounds. It's got a pond there. Now I think it may have belonged to the guy that built Port Merion, the Italian village, very popular tourist attraction near Portmaddock. Yeah. Clear blue sky. And there's a good view there of Llanbedr and Llanbedr, Llanbedr and Llanbedr. So by way of contrast from the earlier part of this walk, when I was going through woodland, I got this nice open aspect now with the mountain backdrop, the Rhinnogs, and a pretty well all-round view there. You can even see the top of Snowdon in the far distance. Of course I can't pick it out with the viewfinder with the sun reflecting, but I think I'm roughly in the area. Okay, here's an example of a typical hillside cottage that's been done up in recent years. More or less a landscape garden now. Solar panels on the roof. On a day like today would supply plenty of power, electrical power. As the back garden is like a vegetable patch, and there's a well-constructed greenhouse. Okay, I'm coming up to another traditional Welsh cottage that's been done up, but unfortunately well, it's the way things go. The current occupant, I don't think he's that interested in gardening. He's got a birch tree in the front garden, and there it is. It was, I think the last time, I took a video of this about 3 years ago with my old camera, and it was quite nicely kept up then, so of course things change over the years. And it was probably at one time a farm, and here would be the outbuildings. Might still be used for the local farm by the local farmer. Let's say the one feature of this walk is the good view you have of the mountains. Okay, another view of the Rhinogs. This walk is under 3 miles in length, and it's well, maybe an hour and a half of walking, easy walking. Okay, I'm coming to the end of this walk, and there's no bird song. They've gone. 5th of July. The spring's over, and this is a summer's day, so you can say, for the time being at least, summer's here. But I'm just about to enter the the designated woodland, Code Artro. Really, it is Code Artro. Welcome. I'll just extend the walk just well, only about a quarter of a mile. Go down this kind of woodland path here, and through the woodland. Okay, nice beech trees. Or are they beech? Yeah, I think they are. Okay, I just came down there, only, well, less than 200 yards. And down there's a little lake. It's a dam lake. It's an artificial lake. I think they use it to supply power to Artro Hall, which is not too far away. Okay, you can see the havoc that's been caused by the winter storms in past years. The mature beeches, well, dozens of them came down. There's some more felled beeches. Just come off the main path, just to descend a short distance down to the dam that forms that lake. I've never been down this particular footpath before, so I'm not sure how it'll go. Okay, here's the dam they constructed to form this lake, and you can see the pipes about 3 foot diameter at least. I think it powers a turbine house just a short distance down, and there's the lake. Yeah, it's a very nice spot, really. And I think, well, of course, the original owner of Artro Hall probably constructed this lake for a scenic effect. and you can't cross over and continue on the walk, but I just came down here just to show the lake. Now of course, when after heavy rain, there's quite an impressive waterfall that goes over this dam. It's a good 30-foot drop there, and it thunders over. Now it looks like they don't want people to use this footpath. Someone's put a lot of kind of obstructions there. But it is yeah. Okay, so that's a nice little scenic lake on this walk. Okay, that's the end of this walk. And my car is just a few yards on. I'm back on the tarmac lane here.